29 Winter Camping Tips You Need to Know. Much like hiking during the winter months, winter camping can be a highly satisfying and enjoyable way to spend time in the wilderness. Aside from the beauty of frosty white scenery and untouched landscapes, you usually get to enjoy the fresh, invigorating winter air all to yourself. But when daylight hours are limited and the weather is more often than not throwing freezing wind and sideways snow in your face, it can be all too easy to make excuses for not getting out there. Dress right for winter camping. 1. Wear layers. It may seem like overkill, but wearing multiple layers of extreme cold weather gear will keep you super cozy and enable you to adjust your temperature easily if you are moving around a lot. 2. Avoid sweating too much. Wear merino base layers to wick away excess moisture from your skin, and make sure your jacket and pants have zippered vents that you can open up before you start to sweat. 3. Wear eye protection. If you are in snowy conditions, then wearing sunglasses or ski goggles is super important to minimize the risk of snow blindness. 4. Stop the wind. The temperature on the thermometer counts for very little if the wind is blowing. And the harder it blows, the colder the wind chill factor. 5. Use a steep-sided tent. A good four-season tent will be much stronger in high winds, and the steep sides of cold weather camping tents will deal with snow buildup much better than a three-season tent. 6. Be warm from the ground up. A good sleeping bag just won't be good enough if you can't keep the cold out from below you. Your sleeping pad should have a high R value of 5 or more, and if it's super cold, then placing a closed cell foam pad underneath it will also help. 7. Use a down sleeping bag. When checking the temperature rating of your winter sleeping bag, bear in mind that the extreme rating is the lowest temperature at which an adult female will be kept alive. 8. Line your sleeping bag. Condensation within your sleeping bag can become a problem, especially if you sleep with your head inside your bag. Once the excess moisture from your body heat gets into your sleeping bag, there is a danger that it will freeze. To help prevent this, use a vapor barrier sleeping bag liner to prevent the moisture from reaching the insulation of your sleeping bag. 9. Sit on your camping pillow. A well-insulated camping pillow will help with comfort levels at night, but also makes sitting on the cold snow a much less cold and unpleasant experience. Be sure to put a ground sheet beneath it to stop the pillow from getting wet. 10. Use lithium batteries. Extended time in the cold will decrease the life of your batteries. And with so many hours of darkness, losing the light of your headlamp can be really inconvenient. Lithium batteries deal with low temperatures much better than alkaline batteries. But it's always sensible to bring spares. 11. Eat lots. High-calorie, high-fat foods are essential for helping to keep you warm and for replacing the extra calories you will burn in the cold conditions. Eat regularly, and go to bed with a full belly. 12. Don't worry about fresh food turning bad. You can enjoy fresh meat and cheese all day long if you like. The cold temperatures will keep perishable food fresh for as long as it would in your refrigerator at home. 13. Bring a second stove. Even if you have the most reliable camping stove in the world, freezing temperatures can easily cause stoves to malfunction or perform poorly. 14. Choose the right fuel. Fuel will burn much more quickly in the cold, so account for that when packing. But you will also need to consider what type of fuel you bring. Liquid fuel, white gas, burns well at sub-zero temperatures, where canister gas will fail. 15. Boil water to purify it. To ensure that the water you collect is safe to drink, you will need to boil it. Water filters often fail in cold conditions and chemical purification takes much longer to work in the cold. 16. Bury your water. Once you've boiled your water or melted your snow, prevent it from freezing again by burying it in the snow. Or if it's in constant use, then turn the bottle upside down as it will freeze from the top down. 17. Don't eat snow. It takes a whole load of energy to turn freezing snow into liquid that will adequately hydrate you. So use that energy to collect and melt the snow instead. 18. Pee in a bottle, use and FUD. If you actually manage to get warm at night, then the last thing you want to do is get out of your tent to pee. 19. Dig a cat hole in the snow. Make sure it is away from water, not on a slope and away from the trail. 20. Bag your teepee. Again, burying your toilet paper in the snow may seem like you've solved the problem, but the snow will melt at some point, so bag your paper. Or wrap it up in clean paper and burn it if you have a fire. 21. Wear sunscreen. In theory, there will be very little skin exposed to the elements, however that doesn't mean the sun won't burn your nose and cheeks if they're not protected. 22. Cover exposed skin with Vaseline. It's not just the sun that will attack your skin. The cold and wind will do everything it can to cause damage to any exposed skin, so cover it with a thin layer of Vaseline for some extra protection. 23. Get a fire going. Not only will it provide warmth, but it will boost morale like nothing else, and keeping it going will provide a good focus for the day. 24. Pack down the snow before pitching the tent. 25. Dig a pit under the tent vestibule. This will provide a good space for you to sit and take your boots and outdoor gear off before you get into your tent. 26. Vent your tent. No matter how cold it is essential that you open up a couple of vents in your tent. This will hugely help reduce condensation buildup that can then freeze on the inside of your tent. 27. Sleep with your boots. If you have boot liners, then take them out of the boots and put them at the bottom of your sleeping bag. 28. Keep your batteries and devices warm. If you have a little pocket inside your sleeping bag, then put them in there overnight, and store them in your breast jacket pocket during the day. 29. Dig out a camp kitchen. If you intend on spending a few days in one place, then create a more comfortable space to cook in by digging trenches and seats in the snow.